Good evening, my voyeurs of horrors. Tonight's tale is one of Halloween, a time of year when many make merry. As the dark nights draw swiftly closer, so dark, so very, very dark. It was on such an evening, one woeful year, when there was a ghost walk in Hertford.
It's 9 o'clock exactly. Let the witching hour begin.
Well, let me start by saying a warm thank you to you all for turning up tonight for our Halloween. We hope to offer you an evening of thrills and chills. Welcome to the Ghost Walk. Thank you. Well, this is actually our first ever Ghost Walk, and you are the first lucky Hertfordians to hear all our creepy tales of real-life Hertford characters through the ages.
Ooh. But ghost walks have been going on for years.
Yes, that's true actually, but that was run by Professor Peters, and sadly he passed away last year. In fact, his widow gave me these artefacts of his.
Yes, Professor Peters was calling to his wife from beyond the grave. Dearest wife, I need my ghost walk to continue this one last time.
Oh, I've turned it on. It's beeping. Well, looks like Hertford's ripe with ghosts tonight. Ooh. Looks like we're in for a cracking evening.
Ghosts may appear as apparitions or as energy whispering in the night. This device detects that energy. When there is a spirit present, it beeps.
Come on everyone, let's get started.
Okay. We often get a lot of buskers on this street.
So everyone, where we're standing right now, this used to be a cemetery. Just think, beneath our very feet, people were buried here. And it's spooky.
A holy place, a place of spirits, where the supernatural is most potent.
Right everyone, follow me on to our next site.
You've sung the same song every night for a year. Sing me your song.
Don't follow me down to the stream of dreams. Dreams, some seek to find me on All Hallows Eve. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
Many parts of the town centre have gruesome stories, grisly acts.
Wow.
Oh, it's beeping again.
That's a good prop, probably a toy.
The ectoplasm reader. It senses a supernatural force.
We must be stood quite close to a ghost.
Yes, it is true. I am the ghost of a dandy highwayman. My violent henchman and I We're here, waiting to be executed. For in 1741, this was no Hertford Corn Exchange. This was the Hertford jail. On the eve of our execution, my friends and I found a way to liberate ourselves from our chains. But we still needed the key to get over the wall. In the commotion that followed, violence took place. The sheriff turned up, he parleyed for a while, and then weapons were brought to this very site. Weapons of murder. My friend, my comrade, was shot in the groin, and I was hung from that building above that sign.
Thank you, Hertford Ghost. Well, my ectoplasm detector is still beeping. In fact, Mrs. Peters did say that it kept going off in the night. She thought it might be possessed. Ooh, wow. Well, let's move on to our next site. Follow me, everyone. Okay. So here we are at the Salisbury Hotel, formerly known as the Bell. Back in the 1600s there was a civil war that took place very close to here. It was the Royalists against the Roundheads. Just imagine the sound of cannons firing and guns blaring very close to here, not far at all. So long, long ago.
Bang!
Yes, my friends, it is true. Legend has it the great Oliver Cromwell stayed in this very building, and he had a secret tunnel in case of assault.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Hertford Ghost. Well, in the Salisbury they have their own ghost. A Victorian gentleman is rumoured to walk the corridors at night and disappear into walls and into cupboards.
Perhaps husband came home early.
Now, if we can just move on. Well, everyone, it is said that here a ghostly monk has been seen who walks with an apple in his hand. Who knows if it's just a hallucination?
You've been singing the same song for a whole year.
Don't follow me down to the cemetery. So seek beyond the grave on All Hallows Eve.
And now we come to the spookiest part of the evening. I want to introduce you to this book, this tome, this book of spells. No, I'm serious. I'm deadly serious. This book, Professor Peters' wife gave me this book. Yes, she threw it out. But Professor Peters wrote a paper about a spell in this book pertaining to the afterlife.
Wow.
Let me show you.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Do you see? The script is not in English.
I've even studied books on necromancy so that I can understand this language and can speak the spell.
Really?
I'm really obsessed.
A spell that only comes to life when read on hallowed ground on All Hallows Eve.
Did you know where we're standing used to be a cemetery? Yes, this
No.
is hallowed ground where
my
we
goodness.
are.
Wow.
Gosh.
Imagine that insatiable need to know what the spell can achieve, to know what the spell does. To hell with the consequences.
And did you know as well, it was on this very spot that Professor Peter's body was found, his cold corpse clutching this book on Halloween evening. And tonight, I could read this spell. Oh, who knows what will happen?
This isn't scripted. Am I supposed to jump out here?
No, no one knows what could happen now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Read the spell.
Iris sazonidisi, sazon heradwoda, suma hat heptidan, suma herinlesidan, suma klabodan, ombe koinildad, springt hapfandan, duo gandam! Who are you?
You have my possessions, my papers, my book. Surely you must know.
Professor? Professor Peters? But you're supposed to be dead.
A year ago, to this day, I stood here on this spot with my cursed book, and I read aloud the spell. I had to know its purpose.
Tell me.
Its meaning should be clear to you now. Whomsoever reads the spell on holy ground on All Hallows Eve renounces their life and their passage to the afterlife.
Am I a ghost?
The evidence is clear for you to see.
I can't believe this.
Is she breathing?
I don't know.
Someone call a doctor. Ambulance.
Please, Professor, tell me. Are we doomed to walk this earth forevermore?
No, my dear. For the spell can be broken. One need not be cursed for all time.
Tell me how do we break this curse?
For the spell to be broken, another living being must read the spell on All Hallows Eve, on hallowed ground. And for that, I thank you.
But who's going to free me? Who's going to free me?